You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Amanda Claus is coming to town, Amanda Claus is coming to town. Hello my angels and devils and all who may wander here. Remind me at some point, I really do need to tell you all the story of how Amanda Claus came about, because it's quite cute. Although I think my eldest niece might actually kill me for telling the story. So today I've just had some chocolate melting, just literally, there I go with that L word again, just a full bag of Cadbury milk chocolate melts. I pre-did this just because it was going to take a little while. I've just got it over a saucepan of water. I'm going to take that off the heat, turn the saucepan down for a little bit, although we are going to be melting some more chocolate, so I don't want it all the way down. So we have this lovely bowl of chocolate. Now, I'm going to be using this bowl twice for two different things. However, I'm not washing it between, and I'll explain why. There is coconut in both dishes. So instead of getting all bent out of shape and worrying about washing it, I figured it's just easier to do both at once in one video, and you get two sweet treats. And because seriously, coconut rough is ridiculously easy. We're just going to pour in about half this bag of coconut. As I said, this is crazy simple. I'm just going to pop that with my other ingredients, and then you're just going to stir and stir and stir super quickly. It is super hot here today, and I'm just going to grab one of these spoons and just scrape off all this sort of chocolatey chocolateness, and I may even put this back on the heat just to help me incorporate it all. This is so good. Your coconut rough is one of my favorite things. I really don't make it very often. It's so simple, and it's one of those things that everybody loves, especially at Christmas time. And as you can see, it's pretty much cleaning the bowl for me as it is. If you have extra chocolate in a bowl, I highly recommend throwing in a bit of coconut and just making some coconut rough. I have done that before, especially when I've melted chocolate in mason jars and things, just because I only needed a small amount of chocolate. See how quickly that came together? That's it. That's your coconut rough mix. I'm just making sure it's really everything is well coated in the chocolate. As you can see, how quick did that come together? We're at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, including intro. So that tells you how quick this is to make. If you're melting chocolate, I like doing it over a double boiler type thing, or sometimes I'm a kamikaze and I do it over in a saucepan or a small fry pan. However, I've burnt chocolate a little bit lately, just not paying enough attention, so I'm going back to the boiling water with or simmering water with a glass bowl, or some sort of bowl over the top. You can do it a number of ways. If you are melting chocolate in the microwave, put it in a microwave safe bowl and do it for 30 seconds for the first little bit, then maybe do another 30 seconds, and then after that do it every 10 seconds and check. Otherwise you're going to get yourself in a bit of trouble. Now, I've got some already melted white chocolate here, which is for decoration. I'm just going to gently, because I don't want to spill the water, and B, this is a little hot, just gently move that out of my way a bit so that I can show you all what I have here, which is a tray of small cupcake liners. I am just going to precariously, probably not a wise move unless you're in my shoes right now. There has to be a way to do this where it's a little easier. Okay, where you can see what I'm doing without it being a struggle. Okay, so this is the coconut rough mix. All I'm going to do is take spoonfuls of the mix and put it in these little patty cases. And it doesn't matter if you spill a little bit. Those are always the nice bits to eat when cleaning up. Now, if you put a little less coconut, they'll probably stick together a little better. I just didn't think about the fact that these bags of chocolate don't have as much as they used to have in it, and it has been a little while since I've made these. These are such a good little present. They're great for Christmas Day, great for snacks, if you're having people over for drinks, if you want something that the kids can make quick and easy and fuss-free. There's 2 ingredients. You can't stuff up 2 ingredients. I mean, you could do what I did and maybe add just a smidge too much coconut, but once this sets, it will be wonderful. So I've just been filling these up, and I'm just going to pause this, fill these up, and finish with the coconut rough, and then we'll move on to Rocky Road my style, which is a little different to traditional Rocky Road. Not much, just a slight tweak on something I don't like. So I will be back very, very soon, and we'll do the Rocky Road, and then once they're set, I will show you what they look like, and we'll slice some Rocky Road up. You're just going to love my Rocky Road. It's so good. Okay, pausing the video and back soon. Okay, so I have these all nicely put into patty cases and just patted down a little. Now I'm just going to take, this is Christmas, you want to add a little festive touch to everything, or a little festive flair. So what we're going to do is you just let it drip, and you're just going to drizzle back and forth a little bit of white chocolate, just to make it that little bit more festive. What you want to do is, as you do it, just drop the bigger bit down, because you don't want big chunks. And then once you've got that, you just want to drizzle. And it just gives it a nice, pretty feel to it. It doesn't have to be super over the top. And I had this lid already done because I was actually going to do these as a slice. And then I thought, oh, I've got these really cute little patty cases, and I would like to try sometime at another point making some packaging for them that'll look really cute. So that's just the ones I just did. Hopefully I've got my chocolate on for the next lot. Hopefully you can see those all pretty. I'm going to do that lot there, and then I'm going to move these out of the way and start on the Rocky Road, which is what is melting here. As I said, the Rocky Road for me has coconut in it, so I am not at all worried about using the same bowl because it's just chocolate and coconut. Both things which are in what I am making. However, if you have someone who's allergic to coconut or something, definitely wash your bowl. I'm just being, well, not just lazy, just it's easier, it's economical, and it helps me out because doing dishes is a bit hard for me. So I will talk to you soon, and yeah, so Rocky Road for the holidays. Not Rocky Road, Coconut Rough. I am so bad at this. I am so sorry. But I hope you get a laugh and a giggle at my little antics on my channel. Okay, we're back. My chocolate is all melted, and we're about to toss in, yeah, I couldn't resist, I stole a marshmallow. I'm going to toss in 2 bags of marshmallows. Probably not the best thing to do with my teeth. I won't tell if you don't. Okay, some marshmallows, lots of marshmallows. That is the Rocky in our road. We have, see, I'll be nice now, I'll be a good girl in this. A packet of raspberry lollies. I do not like glacé cherries, so many years ago when I was a teenager, this is how I started making Rocky Road, which was to use a packet of raspberries, although probably could have used 2. And we're probably only going to use about half of this coconut, and I realised that I forgot the other thing that I needed. Do I pause or do I just go bugger it? Give me a minute, I shall be back. And I have some crushed nuts. Now you can use whole nuts. I have done this with whole nuts. I've done it with all sorts of nuts, but it just depends on what you have. I happen to have these in the cupboard, so that is what I'm using. And now you just mix it all together, and I'm just going to put it back on this while it's still nice and warm. I've unplugged it, but it's still nice and hot, just to help me mix all this around. and get it all mixed up well. I may pause this because this is going to take a minute. Yeah, I'll pause this and I'll come back to you when it's all mixed up. I will pause this. Okay, so this is all mixed up nicely now. As you can see, everything's coated. All the coconut and the crushed nuts are mixed in. Honestly, you can do this with like whole nuts if you wanted to add, because this is a very sweet element. If you wanted to add, say, some salted peanuts or salted cashews, roast almonds, you could even do honey almonds or like a peanut brittle, like a smashed up peanut brittle. There are so many options with this. It really is only limited by your imagination. So now I'm just going to pour this into my lined, look, I'm just using a plastic container. It's what I had. It was big enough. It actually is going to make this a bit rocket, like a bit, what should I say, a bit higher than I normally would make it. And then you just want to smush it out and just smush it down into, just so that it sticks together nicely. It's going to take this thing of coconut and put it on the, there's a half naked marshmallow. No, okay. But as you can see, like that, they both clean up your bowl really nicely, so you're not really wasting a huge amount of chocolate doing these kinds of things. And I'm just trying to make sure that the raspberries are distributed a bit. And then we're just going to get in with the white chocolate again, and we're going to take some of it and just go drizzle, 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 drizzle to make it look all Christmassy and pretty. This is just an added step. Honestly, you don't have to do the Christmas drizzle. I kind of like the Christmas drizzle. It looks pretty to me, and I like that it's just something I've, like, honestly, this is something new to me to do too. I never used to do stuff like this, so this is a little skill I've picked up watching probably way too many hours of cooking shows and things like that. But you just want to sort of make sure you've got everywhere with a little bit of the nice white chocolate drizzle, and it also gives you that added extra thing. If you wanted to, you could sprinkle over a little Himalayan sea salt or such, just to give that bit of salty sweetness. Yeah, so that's pretty much my rocky road. So what I will do is pause this, get everything in the fridge, and get cleaned up here, come back when it's all set and show you what it's like when it's cut up, and then we'll move on. Then I'll move on to more videos because I have a few to film today so that I'm ready for this week. Anyway, I will talk to you soon once these are all set, my angels and devils. Okay, so I am back, and these have been in the freezer for about half an hour. This was done on the quick thing. You can just chuck it in the fridge overnight. It doesn't have to be the freezer. It is hot today, so I did the freezer. Now, this is what your little coconut ruffs look like. You can use less coconut. I tend to do this as an economical recipe. So that's the inside. Let me grab a, just in case anyone's wondering, that's going to definitely be mine. So you can do less coconut if you want to. I just happen to think that it's a really good way to make a small bag of chocolate go a lot further. And that is really budget friendly. The coconut's about $1.75 and the chocolate was half price on special last week for $2 a bag. So that's under $4 and you get all that out of it. That's pretty good, I think. Okay, now as you can see, putting the, well, this will break, like it doesn't matter if it breaks naturally on its own, but as you can see, putting the, also because this may not be fully set all the way through because it's quite thick, putting the baking paper under it gives you something to not only have as a way of, you can just lift it out. It protects your container, which means you can go straight from just sort of cutting this up And this has been sitting here for a moment, so it may not be as set as I want it to be, but as you can see, there's some raspberries, there's some, and everything's coated with the coconut and the nuts, which is why I kind of like the ground nuts for this. So that's it. That's everything that we made today. So I hope you enjoyed this Tasty Tuesday. It is the 13th day of Vlogmas. On the 13th day of Vlogmas, Amanda Claus gave to me 2 sweet treat recipes. Okay, that was really bad. I apologize. Let me try them. On the 13th day of Vlogmas, Amanda Claus gave to me 2 sweet treat recipes. Okay, yep. I can't do that song justice. I apologize. Tried twice. If I could edit, I would edit that out of my videos. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these quick, easy, sweet treats. I hope you have a go. Remember, if you do have a go, tag me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at Heavenly Imagine is the Twitter or the Tumblr, and Heavenly Imaginings, I think, is my Instagram. So it's all below in the little box down below, so it'll have all the info in that for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you make it. Tag me so I can see your photos if you do, and I will talk to you all soon. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here and getting through this whole long sort of video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to click the like button. It is more important than ever that you do. It really helps me get seen on YouTube, and it also lets me know that you're enjoying the content I am making. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please join my amazing, amazing subscribers. You will not be disappointed. There are so many incredible people that are a part of this community that you are sure to find someone to make a new friend or some new channels to explore. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this. I love each and every one of you. Ho, 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 Amanda Claus out. And as you know, how do we end our Vlogmas videos? How do I end? I wish you a Merry Vlogmas, I wish you a Merry Vlogmas, I wish you a Merry Vlogmas, and the video ends right here.